Merry Christmas, everyone. Let's take a look inside my box.
Yes, hi there and welcome to Jay's Toy Collection UK for another action figure unboxing and display video. Before we get into that, if you could hit the like button, leave your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and why not consider joining the channel membership? You've got hashtag flip open the flap or the wedding fund. So today it's all about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it is Christmas in February because this is my very generous Christmas gift from the lovely cheeky monkey Kiara. And it's taken us about 6 weeks to finally get to unboxing this. So we're going to finally get the box out of our way. We're going to get this unboxed, and we are going to do a complete collection video on the Super 7 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Going to have to rearrange the whole display to get this in, so it should be a good bit of fun. So a bit similar to the Simpsons or the Star Wars video we've done recently when we're doing sort of a whole collection move and collection tour video. Now, Cheeky Monkey did get an absolute bargain on this thing from Comic and Cocktails. It was in the Black Friday sale, down from $500 to $179.99. So an absolute steal. Cheeky Monkey could not resist, could you, dear?
I couldn't.
She could not resist indeed. So we've got this in the collection, but it's already out of the shipper box you saw in the pre-intro. That's because we've been trying to film this for about 10 minutes and it turned into an absolute farce of a video. So stick around to the post-credits scene of this video and to see all the hilarity unfold. But before we get to that, let's do a professional toy video. So let's get this unboxed and we'll get it in the collection. So before we actually get into getting the figures on the shelf, I've got it unboxed. We'll just take a closer look. There's already loads of videos on this, so I don't need to go into full detail. But the box artwork is pretty snazzy, isn't it? There's a classic sort of the classic figures fighting it out across the turtle van. You do get an absolute load of accessories with it, from all the tools for Donatello to use to fix. There, you've got a plunger. Who doesn't want a toilet plunger in a 1/12 scale? We've got some bombs. We've got the run over mouser that's pretty fun to look at. We've got a sort of tow bar at the back with a winch and all the welding equipment to keep you safe. And they've thrown in some little bonuses. We've got like a little keychain there. We've got loads of different stickers you can apply. There'll be no stickers applied to mine. I'm not a sticker person, so they will stay mint in the box. You've got some actual honk if you're hungry for pizza. And my other car is a party wagon sort of bumper stickers you could use. And a little sort of party wagon manual pack you can get there with a little turtle driving license. So a cute little touch. And then the actual turtle van itself, or the party wagon, is massive. It is so much bigger. And if I pan back a bit, you'll be able to see the NECA one in the same shot there at the very top. It makes the NECA one look tiny, and I thought that was quite large. This nearly takes up a whole sort of IKEA Kallax shelf, so going to have to be a top shelf for this one to try and make sure I can actually fit it in. But lots of detailing on the actual party wagon itself. Some nice sort of silver dry brushing there for battle damage. You've got the shield that can come down at the front. It does open up. As I say, there are loads of actual review videos of the turtle wagon on there. I believe Mad Hatter's got one pixel down, so you can go check those out to actually see the set in full detail. Because what we're going to do today is we're going to go to that turtle display right at the back there. But that top corner of the toy room, top left-hand side, to the left, as you look at it, of the NECA diorama, is where we're going to go with this party wagon. So I'm going to have to go strip all the figures off, get up a ladder, and then get this bad boy in the collection. So this is where we're going to be putting it. I've literally just thrown the Super 7 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Ultimates up there, just so they were off the floor before. But you can see the height space I've left above. There's a sneak peek at the X-Men 97 at the side, as we're kind of in this animated sort of section of the toy room there. So I'm going to get all those off, get the turtle van, or the party wagon as I like to call it, at the back, and then sort of build around it is what I intend to do. Well, here's a view you don't normally get. I'm back up a ladder again in one of these action figure videos. I do this far too often, don't I? So there's a look at some of the NECA turtles. Why we're up here. Might as well have a look. Where's Baxter Stockman? There he is. He's flying over the He-Man stuff. So this is where we're focusing on though. So I've got myself a little box in my hand. So I've got to try and take some of these off. But that might be a little difficult holding a camera in one hand. So I'm going to have to stop filming when I get them into the box, just to give myself a bit of room. Alright, that's half the shelf clear, so that should be enough room, hopefully, just to get it in. But as you can see here, I've got a dangling Baxter Stockman on a long length. So I've got some push pins still in the ceiling. So I'm going to try with my grabber here on camera, this could be very fun to try and hook this bad boy on. Oh, I think I've done it. I think I've done it. Will he hold? Will he? Oh, he will. He will. Look at that. So we now have a flying Baxter Stockman. That was a bonus. Couldn't quite reach those pins to take them out. So he's going to fill the space nicely. And I don't have his wings because they're somewhere in a box, probably in the loft, but I managed to get Ace Duck up there as well. So we got two versions of him flying above the Turtles displays. And there we have it. It fits. So that is a bonus. It does fit into space, and those dangling on the ceiling take the space up quite nicely. So I pan back a bit. You can see against the NECA stuff. So I think Muckman and Joe Eyeball, the only figures that are stable enough, because some of these do like to fall over, I think, to fill the gap in the corner there, but it does fit pretty well on the shelf. So I'm quite happy with that. What I'll have to do is now get all the figures off, as I say, and try and rejig them around to do a full display. But that is the view from the top of the ladder. And for a ground floor view, you know, it's sort of human eye level, I would call this, and that is what you will see from down here. So again, it does fit quite well, and then that gives you the nice sort of angle as you can see it there with the flying characters behind. So it does fit nicely. And if I can pan back and get a sort of comparison shot of the two in the same, yeah, I can, there we are. So there is a NECA display to the side, and then the Super 7 stuff to the left. So only one shelf for Super 7 Ultimates compared to about 6, I think, for the NECA cartoon line. So that is the difference between the two there. But all in all, I think actually that does fit quite well in the space I sort of have there. It's a sort of double shot. You can see the two sort of street scenes as a sandwich between there. So let's get the figures in and complete the look. And as if by toy magic, everything I own for the Super 7 TMNT Ultimates line is in the display. So we've definitely got a bit of wall space at the back there. So we've got any more flying characters, or and we have a jumping fight. I've got some pinholes, so I'll fill that in due course. We haven't got much space left on the shelf. Pretty much not going to be buying many more, I don't think. Only Rat King is something I really want, but we will see if I can fill that space. So we've used some risers at the back, just clear risers to get Shredder risen up there with the foot soldier. And the base he's on is actually from Diamond Select. It's from the, I think it's from an old Marvel Select lizard figure, a comic lizard figure that I sold many years ago. So we've got half a bit of lighting. There's sort of uplights the display there. So the four brothers front and centre. Casey Joe's behind them, and then Bebop and Rocksteady, and then Slash and Scratch are on some smaller risers at the back. We will come down and take a look at the sort of viewing angle in a second, because we are still on top of the ladder there. And then, say, Muckman around the corner. I've interspersed the mousers. Donatello's got his extra kit ready to fix the turtle van if needed, and Splinter is taking a ride on the top of the turtle van there. So come from a slightly lower angle, you can sort of see what's going on there. Try to get sort of a bit of depth and a bit of perspective there with the higher figures at the back. Let's do a live ladder walk down, shall we? So walking down the ladder live on the camera. Managed not to break my neck, so that's the bonus. And that's kind of the view from the floor. So this is sort of an awkward corner unit as I come back, because the main Turtles display, as I said before, is based on the NECA product rather than the Super 7, because I prefer the cartoon more than the original toy line, but it's nice to have it represented. So that's kind of what you can see from the front there. If you come around the back, you can sort of see Krang around there, so you get a different view from where you're looking at it in the toy room. So if I come right back, that's kind of the main view you'll get of that display there. So all in all, I think I've done what I could with what I had, and it's definitely given it some height in that part of the toy room. So we just need some more flying characters, I think, on the wall, and that will fill it out nicely. So ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Super 7 Party Wagon in the display. Do stick around for a very long post-credit scene, because, as I say, myself and Cheeky Monkey Kiara attempted to film this very late Christmas present video, and the unboxing went completely wrong. So it's actually quite amusing. So do go and watch that if you'd like to after this video. It's tapped on after the credits. But that is it. So that is my building a Turtles display. And I'll see you, of course, on the next video. Right, we are down here on the floor. The box is getting far too heavy, so we're getting ready for everybody's hashtag flip open a flap segments. That's coming up in a minute But what are we doing in this video? We are going to put this turtle van that you're hopefully seeing below me. We haven't actually opened it yet, so let's hope there's a turtle van inside in the Super 7 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collection. Get all the figures organised. So it's a bit like the Simpsons or the Star Wars videos we've done recently on the channel, when we're going to get more deep into actually doing an action figure display, because a vehicle of this size is going to cause a complete redo within the actual collection itself. Now, it's a very generous gift from Cheeky Monkey, but she did get an absolute bargain on this thing. She couldn't resist, could you, dear?
Nope.
Could not resist at all. So this thing retails for around £500, and that is the reason I have never purchased it. But on Black Friday 2024, Comic and Cocktails here in the UK had this thing on for £179.99. So a saving of £320 off the retail price. So Cheeky Monkey, she just couldn't resist herself, and she said she'd get it me for Christmas. So
Isn't that nice of me?
that's very nice of you indeed, dear. So it's going to cause a complete redo of the collection, which is what we'll get to today. But without further ado, let's hope it's in here. So we are going to cause hashtag, not how to do it at all. We'll do it again. Hashtag, flip open the flap. Nope, it's not going. We're dropping our bundle here with the Christmas gift for the third time. Ladies and gentlemen, with me now. Count me in. I'm going to hashtag, flip open the flap.
Hey!
Ish. One of the worst flip open the flaps in history. It's these corners, you see. These protected corners have destroyed the flip open the flap. What have we got in here, dear? Get on your feet. Come and see what we got.
Can't get up.
You still filming? Oh, you're still filming. Right, fantastic. What we're going to cut there, we might cut that bit. We might not cut that bit. You'll see in the edit. Cheeky Monkey. Not only are we 6 weeks late at least, it's turning into an absolute farce. You can hear Cheeky Monkey laughing behind the camera. What we've had to cut there is Cheeky Monkey was trying to stand up, you see, and it went completely wrong. And then we've unboxed the box, and what have we got inside? Three times we flipped open the flap, and there's another bloody box inside the box. So let's try and get this thing open. Right, so for about the 4th time in this video, let's hashtag flip open the flap.
Is there another box?
I don't know, what is going on here? We'll keep all this in, we'll keep all this in. It's a Christmas special in the middle of February. What an absolute farce, for the love of God, get in here, sir.
They definitely packaged this one, well, aren't they?
Well,
it's definitely turtles.
It's definitely turtles. It's the wrong way round as well. It's the wrong way round. Am I even on the shot? I have no idea if I'm even in the camera. Hello, everybody. What a mess this video's turned into. But here we have. This might have to be channel member exclusive at this rate. There was, well, the party wagon is here. And let me see if I can get this thing out. There was oh, well, there we go. It's coming. It's coming. It's like having a baby.
He's giving birth.
Having a turtle baby. There's the front of the box. I'm down here.
Well, it looks like a turtle van. I think it is.
I'm going to get it unboxed now, and then we're going to do the more professional bit. We'll get it in the display. What a farce this has turned into, as I say. We're 4.5 minutes in. We haven't even got the thing out yet. And she has just blamed me. Why is it my fault?
It's your fault. Too many flip open the flaps, I tell you.
Too many flip open the flaps. You're the one holding the camera. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an absolute Christmas disaster.
Trying my best.
So I just said, she said, shall I take the box out of the room? I was like, go on then, dear. I thought she'd take it above me. What did she do? She swings this rings round and he takes out half the entire
It was an accident.
collection.
I'm trying my best. Trying to help.
I don't know what we're doing. This is the most amateur video in the history of YouTube. It's getting better. It's getting better. So you see, I'm in selfie mode now because Cheeky Monkey, she's had to have been fired. I don't know what's gone in here. She needs to be replaced by a tripod. So I think for my birthday, I'm going to have to buy a tripod because I just quickly reviewed the footage to see what we've got. And all it is this. It's like a bobbin beard is all we've received in the last few shots. So again, I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen, but let's try and get this video back on track. Right, we're gonna film this then. We're gonna risk it. Cheeky Monkey is going to remove the box from the toy room. So I'm going to stand over here in this section. Here is the box. You see the width of the toy room. Here are the shelving units. Oh my goodness!
Why do I get given these jobs?
Oh dear me! Can she get there? Are we gonna survive? Oh right, okay. She's trying. She's nearly through.
Yay!
We're safely through. The first bit of video that's actually gone correct. Well, I hope you enjoyed the post-credits there, because I had to re-chop the whole video together, as you can see, because it was turning into an absolute farce, wasn't it, dear?
It was a little bit.
It was a little. So I hope you enjoyed that video of all the turtles in their new display. And happy Christmas in the middle of February. We'll see you on the next video.
Bye-bye.